welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Scorpio, okay? So this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto Scorpios. If you have any of these planets in your chart under Scorpio, welcome. If not, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, okay? And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Proud's Fairy Oracle, and finally, if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirrored Truth Lenormand deck, okay? Now, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it, so on Mondays, I do a video about that. If you're interested, check that out. Now, the channel has reached more than 60 subscribers, and to celebrate, I am doing a draw for anyone who's interested in getting a free healing or a free reading. And to sign up for those, all you need to do is put your name, your contact info, and the reading or healing of choice in the box below. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you can send me an email and it'll do the exact same thing, okay? Now, and I will add you to the draw, and I should be doing the draw this weekend, tomorrow, or Sunday, one or the other. And, okay, and I would like to also mention that that a reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that is coming to you if you continue doing what you've done up to this point. If you don't like the ending of a reading, you can do one or two things. You can change the reader or change the way you do things, okay? To get a different outcome. Now, with that being said, my gorgeous Scorpios, let's get into your cards. Yay! I'm a Scorpio moon, and I've got 4 placements of Scorpio in my chart. I also have, I have 3 placements of Scorpio and 1 of Cancer. So that makes 4 water. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios. Oh, first card. High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and, too many. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And so you have the Empress in the upright. Very, very interesting. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying what is coming. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect. Next card, the wheel pointing towards the left. 3 major arcana. Interesting much. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying what is coming. Please, angels and guides. Ooh, you got the 9 of Autumn. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Now, let me make some room. Okay. Please, angels and guides. Ooh. So, the High Priestess in the reverse is clarified by the Sage in the reverse with honesty at the bottom of the deck with the rar behind that. Rar. Rar. Yeah. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect by clarifying why the Empress is here in the upright. And you got Poharial of the Waters and Los Gunas at the bottom of the deck, with the Oakman behind that. The Oakman. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share why the wheel card is here pointing towards the left. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the Laum with the Bright Mother at the bottom of the deck. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying the Nine of Autumn. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorps. And you got, it'll be the Retriever with the Bodacious Bodak at the bottom of the deck. And Mike the Myomancer behind that. Okie dokie. Give me a moment, please. All right. So, first card, the High Priestess in the reverse. Now, the High Priestess in the reverse talks of trusting your intuition. You're not trusting your intuition so much this week, my Scorps. This coming week. Next week. Or from whenever you watch this. Of course, it's from next week. Whenever you watch this, the week following this is when you won't necessarily be following your intuition. I actually had something like that today. So, I'm just saying, careful reflection, so you're not carefully thinking things through. And insights that don't come through meditation. So you're doing all that. I mean, maybe this week your intuition is blocked. You know, it happens to all of us. I wouldn't be surprised if that were my case this week. I guess we'll see, right? I hope not. Maybe it's maybe it's just excuse me, cat in my throat. Maybe it's just this impression that you're getting. It's not an actual fact. It's actually just your impression. And now that impression is most probably because you are artificial or inappropriate boundaries are set between different aspects of life. You're having difficulty separating your intuition from something else. Maybe that's one of my big things. I mix everything into one big salad. In actuality, things should be, excuse me, separate. thinking one thing is good for the other, when in actuality it's not. I mean, it's not. Sometimes, maybe this is an answer to one of my questions today, because I was wondering, should I continue in this? Should I? And so this reading for y'all, okay, asks for intuition, asks for subtle energy, while as what I'm doing on the side is practical and asks for cold hard numbers and stuff like that. And so it's completely separate from what I'm doing now, and that's basically what it's saying. So separate things, differentiate. Next, you got honesty. You need to be honest about the distinction between both things that you're doing. Yes, see? Yes, see. And once you accept that distinct separation, you will be able to tap in the pure potentiality of it. The pure potential that can arise from this. So you don't have to do one or the other, you just have to separate them. Then you have the Empress in the upright. Okay, now the Empress in the upright is more like a mothering energy. It's time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. This woman is constantly pregnant. Pregnant with ideas, because she's creative, because she can pull a new idea out of a hat or thin air. Why? Because she is somewhat like the alchemist of her own life. It'd be interesting if Nellis the Alchemist came out with this card. Now, that would be incredibly on point with their manifestations. But here we just have the Empress. The Empress. Okay. And so the Empress in the upright is being clarified by Pohariel of the Waters, which mainly talks of gracefully accepting change. What is pregnancy but change? Change because you are growing a person inside of you. not just, this could be an actual human being, or it could be how should I say this? So it could be an actual human being, or a thought process, or an idea, or an inspiration, things of that sort. Okay? Next, you got the Laum. Los Gunas. Laum is... it's for another set. So we've got Los Gunas. Los Gunas talks of sunken treasure, discovery of self-adventure. So you are going within to find what you need to find. To be able to create this new idea, this new concept, this new project, whatever it is. You are going within to figure out if you can do it. Okay. Next, you got the Oakman. And the Oakman talks of strength, ancient wisdom, depth. So as I said, you're going within to discover your treasures and discover what you can do with it, but also to gain clarity and wisdom and knowledge about them. So you're going, the best thing that you can do is know more about yourself, how you operate. And if you can do that, well then, you're golden. Okay? Now, then we have the wheel pointing towards the left. Now, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they are happening slowly, will mean two things, okay? One, they are happening slowly, or they happened in the past. I would say that delays are over. So something happened in the past which made it for you to be crystal clear about what it is you want. So the change that came with the Empress was sudden and unexpected. And because of this new change, the idea that came to mind was a woman who is... Have you ever heard of those women who just never knew that they were pregnant until they gave birth? Those, yes. That's what I'm picking up on. Women, like a woman who didn't know that she was pregnant with an idea or a child until she was actually in labor. And then she had no other choice but to go to the hospital like super quick. Right? Now, the cards clarifying that is the Laum, which talks of unconditional giving and receiving. Okay. As well as the Birth Mother. Well, creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. Basically, whatever it is, maybe the idea is not the thought that I suggested was not actually what was happening. But maybe like this idea that you had, that you were working on, won't really... You know what? Another possibility. Tom Hiddleston. Okay? He really wanted to be an actor. His father would have rather he'd go do something else. But, I mean, in his interviews, he mentioned that it was never the plan to go into acting. But it just so happened that he became an actor. And so maybe something like that. Maybe the idea has germinated in your thoughts, and you have attracted it into your life, and so you don't know until the last minute that it is going to pan out. But when it pans out, you're like, what? Nay, holy shiza. You know, you're surprised. You're surprised and delighted. So, now, next card is the Nine of Autumn. Basically, one pentacle short from being the 10. Okay, because Autumn represents pentacles in this deck. Alright? Well, you basically got 3 major arcana, and the one minor is the 9 of Pentacles. I mean, yeah, I don't need to explain. So Autumn is Pentacles. And the 9 of Autumn is the 9 of Pentacles. And it says, reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. What? You are taking care of you. You're happy in your own corner. You're good. You don't need no help. I'm good. You're taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every day. Anyway, taking care of business. It's alright. Taking care of business. I'm working overtime. Why did I put that pen? There we are. Taking care of business. Fitness. Business. Yes. I can't remember the name of the band. So you are taking care of business. And you're just moseying along. Completely happy. Happy. Awesome as a possum. Nico dead. That's it. He's the first guy who mentioned that in high school, and it kind of stuck. Awesome like a possum. Yeah. I know I probably took it for someone else, but I mean, I still remember it, so. Now, the next card, well, the first card clarifying that Nine of Autumn is Ilby the Retriever. And Ilby talks of the Office of Unclaimed Properties, hopes, and wishes. So like I said, this idea has been germinating in your mind, and you haven't really given it much weight until it is like, oh my god, almost coming to reality, becoming true. And that's why it's hopes and wishes at this point. You're just wanting it, right? Like, for example, I have this, when I was a kid, I used to dream of being a Hollywood actress. Because I used to love to act, and I used to want to be the center of attention and whatnot. Now that desire has shifted a little. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't want to be like, I don't want to be on screen. Not true. What I'm saying is that I'm still on screen. I'm just on a little screen. Haha. So it's just, things change. You adapt. Yes, that's how I should say that. Now, we also have the Bodacious Bodak, which talks of, mainly here, I would say order. Because it, in all honesty, it talks of meddling, tampering, sabotage, helpful fixing, and order. For this set, I would say order is more aligned with it. So now that you have this manifestation of what you actually want, you need to create order in your reality so that you can maintain this manifestation. Because, let's be honest, if you don't do anything to keep it in your reality, it might leave. You might unattract it, unmanifest it, or should I say. Now, the last card you got is Mike the Myomancer. I kind of forgot for a moment there. It's Mike the Myomancer. And Mike talks of small clues everywhere, details, the messages everywhere, patience. So this is definitely, I feel like if you continue down the route that these cards are showing you, you are definitely going to attract this into your reality. But you are going to need a ton of patience and understanding towards yourself to be able to, how should I say it, accept small change. Okay? So this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like it, and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Alright, now, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all, okay? And we have reached more than 60 subscribers. Yay! So I'm doing a draw, like probably on Sunday. and all you need to do is send your name, your contact info, and the type of reading or healing you'd like, and then I will add you to the draw. You can, if you don't feel comfortable doing that here, you can send me an email at the email in the box below, and I will do the exact same thing, okay? And now, with that being said, my gorgeous Scorpios, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!